Multiple choice questions on concept of work energy principle. So question 1, area under force displacement diagram represents. So when we draw a force displacement curve and we find out the area under the curve, we are generally taking the product of force into displacement. So force suppose taken on y-axis and displacement taken along x-axis. The product of force into displacement is nothing but work done. So for question 1, the area under force displacement diagram will represent work done. So option A is correct. For question 2, work energy principle for a particle of mass m states that work is equal to. So work energy principle is nothing but initial kinetic energy plus work done from 1 to 2 is equal to final kinetic energy, or work done to move particle from point 1 to 2 is equal to kinetic energy final minus kinetic energy initial, or we can say change in kinetic energy. So work done to move particle from first point to second point involves change in kinetic energy. So option B is correct. Question 3, a pendulum of length 2 meter is released from rest in horizontal position. So velocity of bob when string forms an angle of 30 degree with initial horizontal position is. So initially the pendulum was kept horizontal. So here at point A we can say V1 was equal to 0. Now the string of pendulum has make angle 30 degree. Its length is 2 meter. So it has traversed a curve path. So at point B V2 is asked. So we know that by work energy principle, KEA plus work done to move from particle from A to B is equal to KEB, or you can say 1 half m VA square plus mgh. Work done from A to B is mgh equal to 1 half m VB square. Now 1 half m, what is VA square? At point A velocity is 0, mg into h. So here this is height h between point A and B. So if you'll observe here, this is 2 meter, this is angle 30. So this component h is nothing but 2 sine 30. So here we are taking h is nothing but 2 sine 30 equal to 1 half m VB square is nothing but 1 half m V square. You want value of this V. So here we'll cancel the value of m in this equation. So now here this is nothing but 1 half m 0 square. So this value has become 0 plus G is 9.81 into 2 into sine 30 is equal to 1 half into V square. V square is velocity at point B. So finally V is equal to under root 2 into 9.81 into 2 into sine 30. So solving this value, we get value of velocity at point B. So here value of B comes to be 4.43 meter per second. So if we'll see from the four options, option A is 4.43. That is our answer in meters per second. So question 4, a body of mass 3 kg is released from the top of a building 10 meter high. The velocity of a body when it strikes the ground is. So we are talking about a building whose height is 10 meter. At point A, when the body of mass 3 kg is released, so here VA is taken equal to 0. At point B, VB will be the value equal to V. So here we have to find out what is the value of VB, velocity at point B. So we can say by work energy principle, kinetic energy at point A plus work done to move particle from A to B is equal to final kinetic energy, or we can say 1 half m VA square plus mgh equal to 1 half m VB square. Initially kinetic energy of particle is taken equal to 0. So here we can say 1/2 into what is mass 3, what is VA, it is taken 0 square, plus what is M3, G is equal to 9.80 m, and height H is 10 meters, equals to 1/2 into M3, and VB is nothing but we are taking V square. So here this first value is 0. Finally simplifying, we get value of V equals to 14 meter per second, which is a velocity when the particle or the body strikes the ground. So from the four options, option C is correct. That is, velocity is 14 meter per second. Question 5. A block of mass M slides along a smooth inclined surface through a distance s from start. The velocity at that instant is, suppose we will draw a figure. This is the inclined path at point A. Initially velocity VA, it is equal to taken 0. Then it will start sliding. It covers distance s, and finally at point B, what will be the velocity VB? It is asked. So here it is making angle theta. So what is the vertical distance between point A and B? Hypotenuse is S. This is angle theta. This H is nothing but S sin theta. So now by work energy principle, we know that kinetic energy at first point plus work done to move particle from A to B equals to final kinetic energy, or 1/2 m. What is VA square? VA square is 0 square plus mgh. What is value of H? H is nothing but S sin theta equal to 1/2 m. What is VB square? V square. This value is equal to 0. Again we will cancel the value of mass. So finally our V square is nothing but 2gs into sin theta, or V equal to under root 2gs into sin theta. So from the four options, option B is correct. That is, velocity at the second point is under root 2gs sin theta. Now question 6. A horse pulling a cart by applying a constant pull of 300 newtons and walks at 2 meter per second. The work done by horse in 5 minutes is. We know the formula for work done. Work done is product of force into displacement. We can say displacement is nothing but product of velocity into time. Force is given, it is 300 newton. Velocity is given 2 meter per second, and time is given in minutes. So we'll convert it into seconds. So 5 minutes is nothing but 5 into 60. So when we solve this, we get value 1,80,000 joules, or we can say it is 180 kilojoules. So from the four option, option B, that is work done is 180 kilojoules. Question 7. The power of a engine which can do work of 800 joules in 8 seconds is. So formula for power is work done upon time. Work done is 800 and it does in 8 seconds. So answer is 100. So unit of power is watt. So power is 100 watts. So for question 7, option A is correct. Question 8. A body of 10 kg is released from rest at a height of 12 meters from ground. Its potential energy near the ground is. We know the formula for potential energy is equal to mgh. So what is the mass? Mass is 10. What is acceleration due to gravity? 9.81. And the height is 12 meters. So when we solve this value, we get the answer 1177.2. Now what should be the unit? Here we observe that for all the four options, unit is Newton meter. Now we know that kinetic potential energy is the energy, and unit of energy will be similar to unit of work done. For work done is product of force into displacement. Unit for force is Newton and unit for displacement is meter. So whatever is the unit of work done, it is Newton meter. Same with the unit of energy. So unit of this answer can be taken equal to Newton meter. So here we'll see that out of the four option, option B, 1177.2 Newton meter will be our answer for potential energy. Question 9. A body of mass 5 kg is moving with a velocity of 10 meter per second along a surface. Resistance by the surface is 20 Newton. The body will stop after. So here body is moving along a surface at point A. Initially its velocity was 10 meter per second. It has traveled a distance s and then came to rest at point B. So Vb can equal to 0. Resisting force R was acting opposite to direction of motion. So work done will be negative. Now we know the work energy principle, initial kinetic energy KEA plus work done to move particle from A to B is equal to KEB. So here it is 1/2 into what is mass 5, 1/2 mVA square. VA is nothing but 0 square. Work done is negative because it is a resisting force, that is a minus R into S equal to final kinetic energy 1/2 into initial kinetic energy is 10, VA is 10 square, and finally it is at B is equal to 0. So here it value we'll write down again. It is 1/2 into mass is 5, velocity is 10 square, resisting force is minus 20. We want the displacement S equals to 1/2 into 5, and finally velocity has become equal to 0. We want this S. What is the displacement? So displacement or the body will stop after the value of S, it comes to be 12.5 meters. So out of the 4 options, option B is correct. That is S is equal to 12.5 meters. After that body will come to rest. Then question 10. A body of mass 5 kg is thrown down with a velocity of 20 meter per second. The kinetic energy at t equal to 2 seconds is. So we are having initial velocity equals to 20 meter per second. Then acceleration A is nothing but, since the particle is moving in a vertical downward direction, G can be taken equal to 9.81, and time t is equal to 2 seconds. So here we'll use the formula V equals to U plus AT. So generally the kinetic energy is asked after time 2 seconds, means V first will find out. U is 20, A is 9.81, and time is 2 seconds. So we get velocity after 2 seconds equal to 39.62 meter per second, and kinetic energy will be K equal to 1/2 mv square. 1/2 into mass is 5, and velocity we will calculate after 2 seconds, that is 39.62 square. So finally solving this, we get value of kinetic energy as 3924.36 joules. But we want answer in kilojoule. It will be nothing but 3.92 kilojoules. This is our answer. And out of the 4 options, we will see that option A is 3.92 kilojoule. That is our answer. That is option A. Question 11. Find average resistance required to stop a car of mass 50 kg in a distance of 25 meter if initial speed was 20 meter per second. So here, initially at point A, VA was 20 meter per second. Now it has traveled distance 25 meter before it came to rest. So resisting force was acting, so the particle came to rest. So at point B, velocity Vb has become equal to 0. By work energy principle, we know that kinetic energy at A plus work done to particle from A to B is equal to kinetic energy at B. So 1/2 mVA square plus work done is R is resisting force opposite to direction of motion. So minus R 1/2 mVb square. So 1/2 into what was the mass 500 into VA was 20 square plus R value is asked minus R into 25 equal to 1/2 into 500. Velocity at B is 0. So here by simplifying we get value of R which is equal to, so value of R comes to be 4000 newtons, and in kilonewton it will be nothing but 4 kilonewton. So from the 4 option B, that is resisting force is equal to 4 kilonewton. Now question 12, the work done is said to be 0 when? So work done is a product of force into displacement. So work done will be 0 when either of the value is 0, means either force is 0, displacement is there, or in second case if displacement is 0 and force is acting, then also work done can be equal to 0. So out of that 4 option, if we'll see either A or B, means when force is there but displacement is 0, then work done is 0, and second case is no force acts and displacement takes place, means second case F is 0 and S is there, again value of W will come equal to 0. So for question 12 either A or B, means option C is taken. Question 13, a body lifts up, the work done by gravity is. So work done by gravity force, we can say that work done by gravity force is mgh, but here work done is against the direction of gravity force because body is moving up and gravity force is acting in downward direction. So whenever work done is against the gravity force or work done is against the movement, displacement is against the direction, body is moving up, displacement is against the direction of the force, work done will be negative. So option B, that is work done is negative. Question 14, the restoring force in a spring is proportional to. Now work done by spring force is nothing but it is work done is equal to 1/2 K. K is spring constant in bracket x1 square minus x2 square. Spring constant value will not change, it will remain constant. So work done will be finally proportional to x1 square minus x2 square, or we can say work done will be proportional to elongation of spring. So option B is correct for question 14. Question 15, a block is subjected to a force F equal to 3 plus 3x newtons. Find work done in moving a body from x equal to 0 to x equal to 3 meters. So here work done is asked between the limits. So our work done formula will be work done is equal to integration of force into displacement. So integration of F into ds. So integration is acting between the limits of 0 to 3. 3 plus 3x into dx. When we'll solve the integration, it will become equal to 3 into x plus 3 into x square by 2 between the limits 0 to 3. So we'll put the values 3 into 3 plus 3 into 3 square by 2 minus 3 into 0 plus 3 into 0 square by 2. So our final answer will become equal to 22.5 joules. This is the work done. So from the 4 options, option C is correct. Now question 16. A force of 100 Newton act on a block at an angle of theta with horizontal causes displacement of 2 meter if work done is 100 Newton and angle theta. So angle theta is asked. So on this block force is acting at an angle theta. So what is the work done? So work done is product of force into displacement. Now displacement, the force component F cos theta will be acting along the direction of displacement. So instead of taking entire force, we are taking it cos component. So F cos theta. So here force is 100, theta is asked, work done is 100 Newton meter, and displacement is also given. So displacement is 2 meter. So finally we get cos theta equals to 1/2. So what is value of theta? Theta is cos inverse of 1/2, or we can say theta is equal to 60 degree. So for question 16 out of 4 options, option C is correct.